Hello. Today we're going to slice up a image in Photoshop, jumping into Dreamweaver to make adjustments within the HTML. I have my design here. It's been approved. I have my company title. I have my navigation. I have an image that is supporting my company, and I have a region below for text and possible footer navigation. I need to slice this up, but first I need to make sure that I have my rulers showing, and they are currently set to display in pixels for the web. So I'm going to take my first guide, horizontal guide, and drop it at the bottom of my header, which is supporting my logo. Then at the top of the image and dividing my navigation. The bottom of the image, dividing the black area below, and I'm going to throw in a small footer navigation of roughly 50 pixels high or 40 pixels high, which I'm going to use as a text footer nav, and also it'll hold my copyright and the year created. I have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows right now, 5 table rows. Table rows because we're slicing into the table structure. Table data. I'm currently working in CS2, however, our class is operating in CS5, but there is no real difference here. We need to get our slice tool, which, if you're in CS5, it's underneath the crop tool. However, in CS2, I have it displayed here where it's to the right of my crop tool. So the minute I click on my slice tool, I get the top button that says slices from guides, and I want that, so I'll just click it. And I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. Depending if you have vertical slices, that may actually be twice as many at this point, and you may need to join sliced regions. Sliced regions are joined by the Slice Select tool, which is the second option. You click on a region, such as number 4 here, it turns orange. You hold shift and click another region. So right now I have 2 active regions, and I'm going to click my control click option, and I can combine slices if I need to. So from this state that I'm currently in, I want to show you that I do have a rollover version of my navigation ready to go, and that is this. It's a periwinkle that I sourced from the image, and I have button backgrounds that I'm going to turn on and turn off as needed. Oh, I noticed that my button backgrounds aren't all in the spot they're supposed to be here, so I'll, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move them over, have them aligned a little nicer, and we need portfolio piece to come into shape here. Okay. That will work. From this point, I jump to File, Save for Web and Devices, and up pops the slice and dice screen here. I want my image in the center to be a higher quality, so I'm going to raise that up to 82 or so. Same thing. It doesn't really matter with this. This entire table row will be replaced with a new table, which will be my navigation. However, my logo table will need to be clean because I need that to stay. And I'm going to save. And a dialog box pops up. I want to be sure that not just images is saved. I need images and HTML. And this is CrabSite demo. You in class should have this named index rather than CrabSite or whatever. However, for this I need I need the actual name to be different because I have so many pieces going on at the same time here. So I'm saving HTML and images. Save. From that, I've been able to generate a new website called crabsitedemo.html. And here we see the title up top. We see it also has been filled in here, Crabsite 2, which was the original document name. This should be changed to my company name, which is crabship.com. As you see here, crabship.com. I fill that into the title of the page. Background. I didn't even think about that yet. Let's see. Let me open the same document here in Safari. Up it pops. And oh my, look at all this white space. This image does not look too hot on a white background, so I want to change the color of the BG color, which is background color, from F, which is all white. I want to change that to black, so I'm going to change from F's to 0. Say OK. If I save, reload, turn black. Great. I don't want this on the left either. I want it centered. I want a centered design. And within the table structure, table ID, I really don't need a table ID at this point. I'm deleting that. The width is correct, the height is correct, the borders, the cell padding, cell spacing. But one thing that's missing is it doesn't have align center. So within my table, I throw in a new tag, which is align center, and hit save. Boom. It's just saved to a centered design. As you notice, as the screen width changes for my window of Safari, it centers the image no matter what the ratio is here on the sides. It basically divides this space and that space equally, left and right. My navigation is still the old school image. That's going to have to be replaced, but that is a nested table, and we're going to get into that in our next video. Crabship was there, image is here. You'll notice this block at the bottom, and we have a tiny block at the very bottom for my footer. But currently this is functioning HTML table-based website, the most basic HTML site out there.